Alex Otti, Governor of Abia State. Okay, let's turn now to Imo State. Your Excellency, Hope Uzodinma. The floor is yours. 4 minutes, please, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Is it 4 minutes or 10 minutes?
It is 4 minutes. Preferably less, actually.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Kashim Chetima, GCON. Your Excellencies, my colleagues, governors, respected personalities and members of the private sector here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't have been anywhere else today but here for this opportunity to tell the Imo story. I would therefore want to thank and commend the Governor of Lagos State and the Commonwealth Enterprise and Investment Council, the organizing committee of this occasion, for the opportunity given to me to speak on how best to attract investment into my state and by extension Nigeria. Before I start, the meaning of IMO is investment meets opportunities. That is IMO. When we came to office in 2020, we met a state with the old ways of doing business, where the government will want to build industries, become the industries, operate industries, and handle businesses instead of governance, the old way of doing things. And that model never worked anywhere in the world. And it was designed to fail, and it failed. So we'll change the narrative and now charge the government with the business of providing the environment where business will thrive and to allow businesses to be manned and handled by the private sector. We did a comprehensive study of how to create an economy in our state and to create a trajectory of growth. We took advantage of the commendable reform policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, that enabled subnational government have a headroom, resources to now prepare the environment for businesses to thrive. We started with infrastructure. We connected the major cities with very good quality roads. As we were about completing that, the federal government devolved the power and gave subnational governments the opportunity to provide electricity. Immediately, the Electricity Reform Act of 2023, we set up an Electricity Regulatory Commission and licensed Orash Electricity Company of Nigeria through a public-private partnership. Now in Imo State, we generate, we transmit, we distribute electricity. We have provided electricity to the serious industries around the state capital, connecting electricity to the senatorial headquarters of Imo State under Phase 1. We at the state capital enjoy 24 hours electricity provided by Imo State. By the second phase, all the local government areas of Imo State will have steady electricity. Nigeria is boasting, part of its boast to have a greater and more robust economy is because of the natural endowment of natural gas. And the natural gas in Nigeria majorly is deposited in Imo State. What did we do? we created an energy-free trade zone licensed by the federal government of Nigeria, the only free trade zone in Nigeria with hydrocarbon deposits. We created an industrial park where industries that will require gas as raw materials, petrochemical plants, fertilizer plants, LNG, gas processing platforms in this region, and introduced an infancy status for companies that are coming new that will enjoy 10-year tax holidays and some other incentives. At a time we were challenged by security. We took the bull by the horn, collaborated with federal security agencies. In Imo State, you can do your businesses now, day and night, irrespective of where it is located. We partnered with multinational companies. The Energy Free Trade Zone located multiple locations. The Afrexim Bank has cited and is near completion a quality assurance center in Imo State for agro exports out of the country. We immediately rehabilitated Imo International Airport for both cargo and manager for day and night operation. Only last year, we started direct international flights from Owerri Airport. So we have not only repaired the roads, we have not only prepared and upgraded our international airports, we are now dredging Orash River into the sea, so that when you come to do business in Imo State, you move by land, by air, and by sea. Having said that, we've been able to provide an environment where investors can acquire land, get the title documents, get the C of O within 24 hours. We digitized our land administration. So at any part of the world you are, you can verify the authenticity of the land you have acquired. In the area of technology, Imo State has built an Imo digital city that is the most robust digital city in Africa, headquartered in Owerri. And when you come there, what do? We have graduated over 65,000 startups, young minds in various digital skills, out of which over 70% are already working or doing their own private businesses. Our broadband penetration is still under 50%, and an opportunity for private people to come and partner with the government. Our new business model is public-private partnership. The reason for our participation is to give security of people coming to do business in Imo State. So Imo State is the investment destination. Only last year, we organized an international investment summit that attracted personalities from all over the world. Ban Ki-moon, former Secretary General of the United Nations; Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of Britain; the President of Liberia; the former President of Mauritius. From the private sector, we brought heads of banks. The people like the President of Afrexim Bank, Aliko Dangote, all of them have businesses in Imo State now. And our tax regime, we have harmonized our tax system, removing all duplications in tax payment. So the ease of doing business in Imo State has been rated so highly that it is now investors' destination. In the area of tourism, we renovate and build our old Concord Hotel. And by the 1st of August this year, Hilton's Hotel will start operations in Owerri through our management agreement with Hilton Group. So we have done our best. We have created all the enabling environment and support that will enable investors to come into Imo State. And the security insurance companies that used to charge very extensively to companies doing businesses in Owerri as a result of insecurity and other considerations have now brought down their premiums. So I invite all of you to Imo State. In the area of solid minerals, we have limestone deposit, kaolin, and so many other solid minerals that requires investment. Imo State will no longer be a raw materials. We urge investors to come. We will give you the environment to do your businesses, process our raw materials, create jobs for our people, and then make your money, because we also believe on return on investment from the capital market. So I think that is so far what we have done. For want of time, I will want to invite interested investors to have sideline discussion with me, so I can tell you more juicy opportunities awaiting your invite to Imo State. Thank you.
Your Excellency, that was a very wide-ranging pitch, because there's so many different areas. It definitely wasn't 4 minutes, but a very wide-ranging pitch on so many different areas, including electricity, the digital city in Owerri. I do want to talk about the ease of doing business, because that's a big thing for investors. I know you already touched on it, but just talk to us about how the ease of doing business and the business environment in terms of regulation, red tape, how has all that changed over the past 10 years in Imo State?
As a guide, we have an industrial policy which serves as a roadmap for startups from the point of concept to study, engineering, construction, and commissioning. We have a guide. For the last 10 years, we actually have a very ambitious program of a $1 trillion US dollar economy. And we are going to leverage from our proposed partnerships with federal government. Like I said here, before 2020, the travel time between one point in Imo State to another point usually takes 3 to 4 hours. But as I speak, there is no part of Imo State moving from the state capital, Owerri, that you cannot get in 40 minutes, because we have almost tied all the roads in Imo State, connecting cities and neighboring states. Imo State sits at the middle of one of the largest markets in the eastern part of the country, Onitsha Market, Aba Market, and then the oil city of Port Harcourt. In these 3 cities, there is none you cannot get into from Owerri in less than 30 minutes. And that is the market we are talking about. The natural endowment, which we are blessed with, the hydrocarbon, the oil and gas. We have 9 world-class operating oil companies in Owerri. We can boast of the best hotels in Owerri, Imo State, in the whole southeastern region. So doing business in Imo State has been so interesting, and the investors are excited. But you see, the best way to describe it is that seeing is believing. The reason why I am here, to invite investors to come and see the opportunities in Imo State for themselves.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor.